Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Rising, people with personal placements in the sign of Cancer. Welcome to this reading that is just for you. So you can listen for multiple ones, your sun sign, your moon sign, however you'd like to do it. It's entirely up to you. If you're new to the channel, then a special hello, welcome. If you'd like to, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of new releases as they are released. You will find your disclaimer down below in the description. Everybody returning and new, welcome. Let's get into your reading for the holiday season. So this is whenever you feel the holiday season starts, whether it's the 1st of October, whether it's Halloween, okay, right up until the end of the year. But yeah, it is like a longer Halloween included seasonal reading. So here we go, jumping into your reading, diving into your reading. Cancer, wading into your reading. Cancer, what do we have for you? Okay, King of Candles, Four of Presents, okay, all right. So I'm seeing a rather specific story here for some. There is some sort of wish, and this could definitely, is most likely somebody else's, but it could be yours for some of you. So there's some sort of wish, and you may have been saving to be able to provide wish fulfillment for this person. But regardless, it's like there's a fear we won't be able to do it. And that's affecting one's self-confidence, one's self-esteem negatively because we want to come through. The Strength card is reversed. Some of you also, it could be like you feel like this is past due, or they've been wanting it for a while. They wanted it for their birthday, and now they want it for Christmas. You weren't able to get it for them for their birthday. They still want it for Christmas. Take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general reading. But here we've got something interesting going on because we have that being depicted here. And we go into the Hanged Man energy, and it's like, hold up. There's a pause. Something's, delayed. Or there's something is frozen. There's a pause here. The Hanged Man. We're suspended. We can't move. We can't do anything. Or we choose not to. Maybe it's that day off from work, or that weekend off from work, or whatever it is. I'm staying in bed all day this day. There's something here. The Hanged Man. We pause. And then the Knight of Candles, the fastest moving knight in the deck. There's great acceleration. Something happens very swiftly. For some of you, this could be travel related to traveling somewhere. And the Five of Potions, to me, feels like we will not be disappointed. Disappointments in the past. The Two of Potions. We have the harmony. We have the synergy. We have the level up. To face the demon, face the boogeyman. Here we are, the Five of Needles. But actually this feels more separate. It feels like this is the story. And so I think a lot of you, it's not definitive, but a lot of you, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough, some sort of shift. It could come in last minute, or some sort of idea, some sort of way that you can turn this around. You have to act rapidly. You have to trust yourself, your intuition here, the Two of Potions. You have to be harmonious. You have to be a match to it, but it's showing up. Okay. And so I'm going to get your chimes and your trees as well. We'll talk a little bit more about the Five of Needles at the end, and what wants to come through. Okay, so your first tree, you have upliftment, relaxation, and wrapping it up, final touches. As far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have very strong Leo energy. You also have Aries and you have Sagittarius, along with Pisces, Virgo. So these could be people in your life in this time. Thank you for that. Okay. A lot of passion here, whether it's for a project, life in general, it's a person. There's a lot of passion. There's strong commitment. We're saving things, energy, money. There's this leadership energy with the King of Wands here too. Sharpening the heart. So it's like the fires in the heart and the passions and the fires in the heart are strengthening, or they're bolder, they're brighter, they're warmer this time of year. Okay. So we have the ring, which can symbolize commitment. It can be an actual ring for some of you. But what's interesting here is there used to be eyeballs and now there's none. There's just the eye sockets. I'm not sure what this is about. For some of you, maybe it's something eerie. Maybe it's something connected to Halloween. For presence, commitment. This could be referring to like your commitment to yourself and your own heart. And when I say your, it could be other characters in your life too. But I feel like it's producing some sort of money, some sort of reward for you. Okay. It might be allowing you to save your money, save your energy also. Okay, we have the teddy bear. Some of you are having spiritual experiences through the dream life, just in bed in general. There's this harmony. There's standing up, facing your demons, your boogeymans, your fears, and doing so with love and with spiritual grace and wisdom. Okay, you have the candle. Some of you might be enjoying candles, making candles, burning candles, receiving new candles, doing candle meditations. It's like the flame within is not going to disappoint you. This time of year, you have this candle you're holding, or this inner flame in your heart. And even like gray days, even when it seems like it gets blown out, no, there's something eternal here, like something that cannot be destroyed. It can only be sort of shadowed, sort of cast. There can be a shadow cast across it. It can be muted, but it cannot be removed. Got sensual energy on the table. Somebody might like to climb mountains, do rock climbing, something like this, or they might dream of doing that. Somebody might have personal placements in Leo and Capricorn. See that as a possibility too. Yeah, somebody's self-esteem, self-confidence is their strength too. It could be their physical body's strength. It's growing, like they're climbing, they're leveling up. Okay, I see this with your reading. Some of you might receive an actual teddy bear or be giving a teddy bear. Somebody might be battling alcoholism or like drinking too much. And there's like a cycle here where it's like something, because we have the bottle cap here, it could also be like sugary drinks, sodas, energy drinks in excess, things of this nature. It's actually blocking certain wish fulfillment and lowering somebody's self-esteem, self-confidence. They have to like climb back up from the lows. There's like sugar rush or some sort of high, and then there's a drop, there's a low, there's a more depressive energy. And because we also have the hangman, it feels like somebody may have felt stuck in this cycle, this pattern, or does at some point in the season. But again, we have some pretty optimistic cards following this hanged man. The hanged man, again, could be some sort of pause, some sort of stop, but before some sort of change that we're then ready to like hit the ground running with, or whoever the character is ready to do so. Some of y'all might be writing, or there's like a connection to education, school, coursework. Your kids may be in school. You might be taking some sort of courses. Yeah, so I think that some of you are receiving some tools related to your education, or anything you do with a pencil as well. So if you draw, possibly like writing in general too. If you write, there's some sort of tool coming in as a gift from the universe, or maybe even a gift from a specific person. Some of you might have some sort of dream related to a commitment, a marriage, a partnership that involves a contract, some sort of commitment. Yeah, it feels like kind of cryptic. Let's go ahead and just move into the trees. I'm going to get you guys one chime for each tree to finalize the reading. Thank you, spiritual guides. Okay. So on upliftment, we again have this ring. Okay, I'm getting this message about not believing what you see, but okay, how is it going? Not believing what you see so much as like feeling something in your heart and believing it into existence, believing it into something that you can see. Okay, getting like surface level 3D reality. Looks can be deceiving. Things are always in motion anyway. Things that appear solid are actually not and are moving. And so a number of you, like, you know this, and you're reconnecting with magic this season. And there's maybe a level up for some of you. There's upliftment. It's bound to produce some results, and some of them may be radical for you, or seen that way for others. Miracles. I'm getting the word miracles. Some of you, just magic, things that, seem very unlikely or impossible. So on relaxation, we have essentially writing, journaling coming up for a number of you. Also like speaking from your heart, sending the messages rather than suppressing or overanalyzing, letting things flow. And we have a new relationship for some of you, whether it's a new friendship, romantic, with a pet, with the Ace of Hearts. Yeah, it's relaxing, it's sensual. We've also got the message, it depends on what you want. And then over here on wrapping it up, final touches, we have the mountain climber. Okay, so it's like the energy 10 to the 10 of diamonds. This is celebrating like the final harvest of the season, the final hurrahs. It's about wealth, it's about longevity, but it's also about like completing a cycle, completing a year, completing various cycles and projects. And so I feel like what's going on here is it's saying it's been like they're using the metaphor of climbing a mountain. The year it's been like climbing a mountain, but you are now almost to the top, where you get to pause, where you get to rest, where you get to be in this hanged man energy, take a break, take a breather, and enjoy the freaking view, right? It is about the journey. It's also about the destination. And then moving downhill. So for a number of you, there's this message too about just that, like, you've been on some sort of journey where you have been climbing, you've been uphill, and now it's switching gears. There's this pause, there's this relaxation, you're at the destination point, you take in the view, and then in a number of ways it's going to get easier from there because you are going downhill. But keep in mind, sometimes downhill can be dangerous too. You don't want to run downhill in certain terrain. You need to be mindful, right? So gravity working against you and for you, depending on scenarios. But again, like I said, in a number of ways, it is apt to be easier on you. You may be getting things more quickly, catching on to something more quickly now, once you get to that point. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye.